All right, so we're going to be talking about correlation. And for second hour, we got to start to talk about correlation. And then for sixth hour, we did not get to that. So let's review it. And it's also to make sure that for second hour, if you were a little bit confused in your homework, that is A-okay. So let's look at a positive correlation. So one variable, so the x or the y-axis, that variable tends to increase. So it's going to go up as the other increases as well. They're both going up, so it is a positive correlation. You can also see it on the graph. We're going to start in this corner right here. On our y-axis, our information, our numbers are going up. Our scale is going up. Then, if we start here and we go on the x-axis, we continue to go this way to bigger numbers. But if you look at our data, that's the most important part. If you see data and they ask you if it's a positive, negative, or no correlation, you're seeing the data going in a positive direction. The slope is positive. So there is a positive correlation. Now, let's talk about negative. Negative is when one variable tends to decrease, so they're going to go down, as the other increases. So there's an up and there's a down. Okay? So let's start here. Let's look at the y-axis. All right? So it might be a little confusing, but just think about it through. If we're here and we're going to go to the y-axis, if you look at all these points, this one is closer than, like that one's closer and that one's farther away. But what's happening is this one is lower than that one. So we can conclude that the y-axis is going down. Okay? Now, if we go to the x-axis and then we're going to go over as this number increases, our information is going to the right. So this is going in a positive direction, this is going in a negative direction. And now I do understand that might be a little difficult to comprehend and understand. So what I want you to take out of this is, if you read the question or the statement, all right, one variable will decrease. The numbers will go down, or you look at the table and the numbers go down. Then you see the other variable and those numbers continue to increase. You can conclude right away, just by these arrows, that there is a negative correlation. Now there's one more we need to talk about, and that is a no correlation. Okay, so I'm going to write no correlation on the side. And basically what that is do an x and a y, is the data is just all over the place. All right, so it's just kind of all over the place. There really is no slope. Okay, so that just means there's really no way of the numbers going in one direction or going in the other. It's kind of all over the place. That is a no correlation.